Hello there. Thanks for tuning back in. Today we are addressing some tomato issues with the bamboo sticks, or the guide sticks, whatever you want to call them. But I have these are San Marzano tomatoes. As you can see, I've had this plant. This thing was doing pretty good for quite a while. And in using these sticks, there's really not much to grab onto when you try to, as they grow, you can see how I have them tied here. You can see this twine. I use this twine, and as they grow, I just secure them to the bamboo pole as they're growing. But what I'm finding, and why I'm probably not going to go back to these next year, is there's nothing for them to grasp onto to really keep them stable as they're growing. They're just not working great. As you can see, this plant has sunk down. It's really slouching, and I need to fix that. So I have my drill out here, and what I'm going to do is, if you can see, I drilled a hole here, 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 and here. And I'm going to use some of the twine and some of this garden wire to essentially create holding points on these to keep this plant, to get this plant back up to where it's catching the sun coming down, because the sun's coming this way. That's east, that's west. So the sun's coming up from over here every morning, and this gets a decent amount of sunlight every day. That's why I have the tomatoes down here this year. They get plenty of sun to grow, and they're doing really good. So let's see if I can fix this real quick, and if I can get this to stay. Maybe you can just hang tight for me while I do so. Put you guys right down there, kind of show you what I got going on. So I'm going to take this wire and thread it through the top hole that I drilled. Go through. That creates a holding point. I've got another one here. So I'm going to try these first two to see what this is like. And I think what I'm going to do is just kind of pre-loop these. And I'm going to just twist it. And I'm going to use the twine to actually put it around the stem of the plant. Simply for the fact that I like the twine, it's softer, and I think it's gentler on the plant than would be the garden wire. So we're going to give it a shot. So with that, I do have twine, and I forgot my scissors up in the old shop there, so I got that's why you carry a pocket knife. That's a Barlow knife. Boom. Always carry a pocket knife with you. So I'm going to raise up this plant a little bit. You can see where it should be. I'm going to wrap this around part of a strong part of the stem here above the tomato plant, the tomatoes themselves. And I'm going to see if I can just pull this up, secure it to the wire, and hope that it works. Or if I need, perhaps, okay. Well, I need a longer piece of twine. So you learn as you go, right? So I'm just going to make it doubly long. Cut that again. Just going to make it wicked long. I can always cut it, doesn't matter. Alright, I got my tie-in spot. I'll raise that back up. That seems to be a good length. Come down on the wire here. Actually shorten this actually shorten this wire. Looks like we got some pretty good space here to work with. So I'm just going to tighten that loop, curl it. The garden wire is pretty handy. I mean handy, big time. I've used it in so many different applications. And hopefully in this process I don't hurt the plant too much. Because it is producing. It's producing really nice. And I'm just going to tie it off. So that's strong. So alright, I've got that hung up. It's not slouching anymore. I checked the roots aren't pulling. And I think what I can do with the twine I cut first is just take that and put another up here for any secondary growth that's going to grow up top. It'll have a little bit of securement just in case. These plants grow in about 5 to 6 feet. So I'm just going to do this one real loose to make sure it's not cutting anything off for future growth over the next few weeks. And that should do it. So, and I've got another one on the side over here I'm probably going to patch up too. So here, I'll show you. It's no longer slouching. I've looped the green wire and tied the twine around that. The twine comes down and is secured right in here, and it runs up and it's just hanging on there. So I think that's going to work real good. I'm going to go do the other one, and it's just got one part of the plant hanging over a little bit on the cage. So I think we got a good solution, and we'll see how they're growing. You can see the red tomatoes down there. This is doing real well. All these are. But hey, just checking in. Had a little issue. Thought I'd throw it on here for you. If you're using the bamboo sticks, you might want to think about putting the holes up in here, so you can hang it. So that's it for now. Hey, it's a beautiful day. Going to be a great weekend. Get outside. Don't forget to slow down. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button, and stop back in for more of the journey on the way. Thanks. Giddy up.